Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Brian, and in today's video, I'm going to do a big deep dive and cover all topics relating to cats. Oh wait, no, that's for my other YouTube channel called My Best Friend's a Cat. Sorry, got mixed up. Anyways, this, I forgot, is my Film Photography Club channel, and today's video is all about the Holga, specifically the Holga 120N model. That's this little sucker right here. Bing bong bam. Alright, let's try to get through this quick so we can jump into the footage with the example photos that I shot a little while ago. So, what type of film does this camera take? It takes medium format film, also known as 120 film, and hence the name 120 in Holga 120N camera. For focus, you have different settings here on the focusing ring of the lens. There's one person, three people, a large group of people, and then a mountain. And so you're supposed to guess how far your subject is from your camera and set it to the appropriate focus distance on here. It takes a little bit of practice, getting used to judging how far away your subject is, and you're not always going to get it right. So for exposure, there's really only a few settings that you have to choose from. On top of the camera here, you have a sun for sunny setting, or you have a shady setting or an overcast setting, and on the bottom you have your normal mode and bulb mode. So 9 times out of 10 you're probably going to be shooting it in normal mode, so you would leave that checked on the N, and then up here when you're out shooting you just need to determine what the light is like. Is it really bright outside? If it is, then choose the sunny setting, or if it's overcast or maybe later in the day and getting a little darker, then you might want to use the shady setting. So on top of the camera is a hot shoe where you can mount a flash, and I have a flash here, so we'll throw that on top, and when I press the shutter button, the flash fires. And on my second roll of film, I did shoot every photo with this flash on here, so you'll be able to see what that looks like. On the bottom of the camera, we have a 1/4 thread mount where you can screw in a tripod plate and put your camera up on some sticks. What else? The viewfinder, it's just looking straight through this little cheap plastic window here. Nothing fancy. And again, when you look through the viewfinder and focus, you're not going to see anything come in or out of focus. This is just used for framing up your shot. All your focusing is done by guessing how far away your subject is. Alright, so what you're seeing here is our road trip to Lake Arrowhead, California. That's up in the mountains if you're not familiar. And we are on our way to go film and broadcast a high school football game. So I decided, why not bring my Holga with me, do a little filming, try to make a video out of this, and see what the photos look like. That right there is my cousin Steve, who's also the director of tonight's game. The photos from the Holga are surprisingly sharp. I was expecting them to be way more blurry, but there's quite a bit of detail in many of the photos I got back. So a little bit about the Holga 120N. That camera was first manufactured starting in the 1980s and was quite popular for a long time after. It wasn't until 2015 that they decided to cease production of that camera. And thankfully, in early 2017, they started producing the camera again, I believe under a new company. Anyways, it's now for sale again, and so I picked one up my first copy of that camera, and am excited to put a few rolls of film through it. What you're seeing here is our production truck, and we're getting ready for the game and setting up all the cameras and making sure all the graphics are ready and just getting ready for game time. So we're just basically picking up where we left off from the day prior, except this time I'll be shooting on black and white film. I'll be shooting on Ilford HP5, which is a 400 speed black and white film, and I'll also be shooting with a flash on top of the Holga. So let's take a look at some of those photos. So to sort of wrap things up here, I would say that I'm pleasantly surprised with my new Holga camera. The amount of detail that I got back in some of these photos was very surprising. I had no idea what the photos were going to look like, really, and for a cheap $40 all plastic camera, some of the photos I got back I thought were not too shabby. And so would I recommend this camera? Yeah, I definitely would recommend picking up a copy of this camera. Thanks a lot for sticking around and making it this far into the video. If you want to see the photos from this video in full resolution, you can head over to filmphotography.club, which is my website, and check the photos out there. And also on that note, if you have any photos that you've taken on a Holga camera, or any other film camera for that matter, I'd love to see them and feature them in the next video. So you can go to filmphotography.club, you can create your own account there, upload your photos, and they'll be featured on the photo wall, and I'll also mention you in the next video. So on that note, I want to mention a few people that have joined the Film Photography Club recently, and so a big thanks to Sierra Rogers and Thomas Keaton. This guy just started shooting film, and he also entered the December photo contest on the website. I should also say that Sierra Rogers also entered the December photo contest, as well as Luke Botner entered the December photo contest. Decaffeinated Photography, another YouTube channel, is also now a member of Film Photography Club on the website. So thank you guys. If you're not familiar with Decaffeinated Photography YouTube channel, you got to go check it out. These guys are hilarious. I love their videos. And Carl Bowie, thank you for joining the Film Photography Club. Bradley Paulson, thank you for joining Film Photography Club. Love your Instagram, by the way. Mariana De Viga, thank you for joining Film Photography Club. One more thing I want to mention, and that is this t-shirt I'm wearing. This is the new Film Photography Club I Don't Fuck With the Megapixels t-shirt, which is for sale on the website. Let me know what you think of this. Is it dumb? Is it the best t-shirt that you've ever seen? Probably is maybe somewhere in the middle, I'm thinking. Maybe leaning a little bit more towards the best t-shirt you've ever seen, but yeah, somewhere in the middle still. Anyways, if this is something you're into, it is for sale. Check it out. So that's pretty much all I got for this video. Have a great new year, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking and subscribing, and I will see you in the next video.